I'm here with Carolyn Waxler, and she's an author, writer, and really an authority in her field. And I wanted to sit down with you to talk to you about how you got started.
I originally had a very glamorous job opening the mail at Newsweek, because at the time that's how they told me people would move up. Yeah, not so much. When I was there, I just kind of made myself a pest at all the other departments and said, okay, I'm here, I'll freelance, I'll do whatever you want for free.
How did you get started on your book?
After Newsweek, I ended up working at Forbes. I didn't know anything about finance. I probably shouldn't be saying this. Knew nothing. My first real break there was being a stock market columnist. So I worked there and then I moved back to New York and got a job as a contributing editor at Worth magazine. And they assigned me a piece on Does Sex Sell? They had me look through a bunch of stocks and a bunch of companies, like, are they using sex in their marketing, or what are they doing, and what's the best stock? Should we be looking at stocks like gambling and booze, like the kind of things people do when the economy's bad and the economy's good? You lose your job, you have a beer. You get a new job, you have champagne. It's still liquor.
Yeah.
We came up with the title, Stocking Up on Sin.
How did you make the transition from writing in that field to the internet world?
I knew I wanted to do comedy writing of some sort, and I wasn't able to do so much comedy writing about business. I got an offer from TheStreet.com. They were expanding, and they asked me if I wanted to run a new site for them called MainStreet.com.
Okay, yeah.
It's a combination of news and celebrity and personal finance. Okay, this happened to Britney, her kids are getting taken away, or Jamie Lynn is pregnant, or there's mudslides in California, or there's a tornado. Like, what do I need to know? I knew we were going to have a large video component, and it was during the writer's strike, so I drafted a lot of my friends who I knew from VH1 who either went on to Letterman or Colbert to come help me write and act in a lot of the sketches that we used to promote the website.
Where are all the weights? Not all business ideas are winners.
What's the hardest struggle or challenge you face daily with your job now as a blogger?
The hardest thing is just deciding what the angle is for us, because there can be a million stories in the news, but each site has to have its own distinct voice. So you look at the story and say, okay, what would Main Street's take on it be?
So you kind of take sort of celebrities and use their personal lives with finance to explain a story.
Jay-Z and Beyonce just got married. So we'll do a story about combining incomes if you're both insanely rich.
Well, thank you so much for doing this interview with me, and best of luck with MainStreet.com.
Thanks, and thank you so much for having me on Pop 17.
I'm Sarah, and this is Pop 17.
Whee!